Keyword transformation 15. You should write down this question on a piece of paper or on your computer and have a think if you know the answer. When you've done that, press play on this video and continue watching. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. Even if you think you have the answer correct already, you should watch the rest of this video lesson with me, where we're going to try and find the answer using my 10-step technique. Memorizing the technique will help you a lot in answering more keyword transformations and doing so in a quicker time. So, let's have a look at step 1 of the technique. Read the example sentence and the sentence with the missing information. We lost our way because the signpost was confusing. The signpost was confusing, which lost. Okay. 2. Put a line through the duplicate information in both sentences. So you can pause this video now and put a line through any duplicate information you find in both sentences, and when you've done that, press play. Okay, so let's have a look at which words I put a line through. Lost and the signpost was confusing. Okay, that helps us to focus now in the example sentence on the words we and our way because, as well as the key word caused. So let's move on to step number 3. Identify the type of word they give you, which is caused. So is caused a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Or is it a different type of word? Again, you can pause this video now and write down what type of word you think it is, and when you're ready, press play. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. And I can tell you that the word caused is a verb, and here it's in the past simple or past participle form. Okay. Identifying words is really important to help you improve your English, and more specifically to help you in the use of English paper. So, let's have a look at step number 4. Is this word used in any common collocations, expressions, phrasal verbs, etc.? Caused. Write down any you can think of with the word caused, and when you're ready, press play, and we'll see which collocations, expressions, or phrasal verbs with caused I thought of. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. And I can tell you that caused is often with a noun after it. Or caused can also be with an object and then with to and an infinitive after it. Okay, step number 5. Can we use the keyword and the information without a line through in the example sentence to complete the gap? Take a minute and try your best at this. Try to complete your gap now. And when you're ready, press play on the video and we'll see what I've written in the gap. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. And now using the steps we've done so far, I have written in the gap caused us to get. Don't worry if you've written something different. You can use the next few steps with your own writing, or you can continue with me and my writing in the gap here. So, step number 6. If you're not sure about the answer, try asking yourself a question using the information you have. Okay, so I'm not sure about the answer, and I'm going to write a question based on the answer I've written in here, based on the whole of this sentence. And you should do the same. And when you've written down that question, press play and we'll see what question I've written down. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. Now the question I've written down for myself is, did the signpost cause us to get lost? And now in step number 7, we want to try and answer this question So again, you can pause the video and write an answer to your question, and I'll do the same here, and when you're ready, press play, and we'll see what I've written down. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. Now, the answer to this question, for me, is yes. The signpost caused us to get lost. And we can see here that in my answer to this question, I am using the same words that I've put in the gap, caused us to get. And that's making me feel good about my answer. But I want to clarify my answer and make sure it is correct. So let's move on to step number 8, which is to now try and put a line through all the remaining information in the example sentence if it's also got duplicate information in the sentence which I completed. So you should do the same. Press pause, put a line through duplicate information, and when you're ready, press play. Okay, so hopefully you've done that. Now we can see that actually I haven't put a line through much more information. And as I say at the bottom, it doesn't really matter here. Why doesn't it matter? Well, that's because the overall meaning of our completed sentence is the same as the example sentence. We lost our way because the signpost was confusing. The signpost was confusing, which caused us to get lost. It has the same meaning. But I'm going to do step 10 because that's also important to check. Now, we need to make sure the words we use match each other. So, they do. It's okay. As we saw in the steps before, you can have the word caused and an object and to and an infinitive, which we have here. Caused, the object us, to and an infinitive get. So, it's good. And I can tell you that this is the correct answer. If you think you have another answer, which is also correct, you can write to me. Or if you think you got the answer wrong, don't worry, because we're going to do a lot more examples like this, and I will see you in Keyword Transformation 16.